Hey, what's going on, guys? I just thought I'd do a quick update before I head off. I'm just packing my room up at the moment to head back to Australia, and I thought I would just give you guys the update on what's coming next for me now, and kind of answer a couple of the questions that I've seen in respect to people talking about King's moves and taking losses. 3 in a row now. 3 in a row losses. How good's that? Anyway, I thought I'd address some of those things. So what's next for me is India. I am off to India in just like 12 days time or something crazy like that. It's not long at all. To be commentating the Pro Pangea League over there. Pro Pangea League season number 2 starts October 4th on the Sony Sports Network. Don't miss that. But what's next for me is I will embrace the 90 kilo and below, even 85 kilo category. So obviously I didn't win the match. I've seen people saying that Ryan needs to go away and focus on offense rather than being a defensive Kings mover and all this sort of stuff. I wanted to address that point. So the thing about the Kings move is, guys, I'm not a Kings mover, but I have a Kings move. Okay, so what I mean by that is every match that I can, I'll flash pin. Every match that I can, I'll grind a top roll. Every match that I can, I'll stop them in the high hook. Every match that I can, I'll scoop into a hook. The King's move is what comes next. The King's move is used when the power of my opponent is that much bigger than mine, that's the only option. So that was the only option against Andre. He was that strong. The reason I've developed the King's move is because Lachlan Adair's that strong, Rickard Bournemouth's that strong. And that's all the options I have. Let's be clear. If you see me pull someone where the power level is of a different ratio, you'll see a different style. Go and look at my last win, Baek Song Yeol, top roll pressed. Okay, so the King's move is not a bad thing. Just understand that. It's a method that allows me to get into matches when the strength gap is that different. So in respect to strength gaps, I am back on my carnivore diet, and I don't know what my weight is right now, but I'm anticipating when I get home that my weight's going to be somewhere around the 94 kilos. I think it'll quickly get back down to the 90 kilo mark. The carbs and the water retention of a long haul flight does knock it up a bit. But I'm going to be back down around 90 kilos and below. And by January next year, which is when I'm anticipating my next match, January next year, I will only be booking matches under 90 kilos. So we're talking people like Craig Touye, James Wall, Jason Merlot, Tom Holland, that sort of caliber. And at that caliber, the power ratios are going to be much, much more balanced. I did get to group up with James Wall now after the table. I got to group up with the Korean fellow Jew as well.
Hello.
There's Bradley. What's going on, Brad? You ready to go home? Ready to go home? Good stuff, packing up. So yeah, I am going to be only booking matches at the 90 kilo.
That was the clothes bag.
The clothes bag?
Dirty ones.
Yeah, the dirty one's over there, buddy. Yeah.
We don't wash our clothes.
He's getting me in trouble for not washing clothes when we're on holiday. That's why we have a suitcase full, Brad. I don't carry a washing machine with me. Anyway. All right, guys.
The hotel's shit.
We are about to head home. It's a big journey. We got 20 hours in the air to get home. Okay. If you want to come down to Australia, be prepared. Whoa.
Hello.
You should give me a warning next time you do that.
Sorry.
You hurt my back otherwise. You're lucky you didn't hurt me, but you could have. So be careful. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying now.
You were saying come visit us in Australia.
Yeah, it's a long way. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying it's a long way. But anyway, that's what's next for me, guys. Oh yeah, and there was one more point. I see people, and I don't mean to respond to the negative types, but this is one that bothered me enough that I'm like, come on, grow up a little. So 3 losses in a row for me, right? The amount of times I've seen people say you should just quit, it's just ridiculous. Isn't it ridiculous, Brad? What's this?
What's this?
Okay.
No.
Look at arm wrestling like you look at a season of football, okay? Okay, no one goes through a season without losses. Now, if you actually go through and look at my international arm wrestling supermatch record, I'm pretty sure I still have a positive win ratio. It's probably close to 50-50, but you know, Roger Federer, one of the greatest tennis players of all time, I heard the other day a stat that I thought, wow, look at that, I love it. Roger Federer in Grand Slam has won 53% of points. And he's as dominant as Roger Federer. Okay. Losses, ask John Brzenk how many he's had. He'll tell you he's had more than you can imagine. Losses are part of it, dude. It's not something that will ever slow me down. Now, my last 3 losses, all big, strong humans. Andre Shark, 107, Schoolboy, 125, and Ron Barth, who water cut to 110. Anyway, doesn't worry me. And the other thing is, if someone offers me matches, people say, why, Ryan, would you accept matches? Okay, look, if they rang me tomorrow and said you can face Gennady Kvikvinia, I would, and be paid for it, I would be nuts to say no. I don't care who I'm offered. If I'm offered a match and paid and flown, and my son flown to the other side of the world, I'm gonna say yes. Now, does that mean that it's my responsibility or promoter's responsibility or a bit of a mix? I think the answer is a bit of a mix, but I will always take matches. I'll always say yes. I'll always arm wrestle. No matter who they offer me, I'll say yes. And if a promoter, maybe it's the promoters. Maybe the promoters offer me matches because they know you guys are gonna get triggered by me taking another difficult match. But anyway, I have put my request in to the promoters, at least to Knuckles Up anyway. Know that I have put my request in to be seen as a under 90 kilo arm wrestler from here forward. Because at that weight, I think I got some power. I think I got plenty at that weight. All right, guys, we're out of here. See you in Australia. See you, Brad.